Yeah, it should be recording.
Yes, it came to my, yes,
Awesome.
it did give me an option. Yes, it
Yeah,
did.
that's the difference. Okay, well, once again, thanks a lot for taking the time to do this with me once again. Yeah, and you know the drill essentially. So I'm just gonna ask you the same questions that I
Yes,
asked you
sure.
last time, and yeah, just give your honest feedback, and which is going to be very important going forward for the community as well, for transparency and integrity reasons, which, as you know, are key to me. So, without further ado, let's hop right into it. The first question that I wanted to ask you is just tell me about your overall experience. What led you to join yes, the program initially? What led you to the calls?
So, just a bit of me. I have
Sure.
come from finance and accounting background. I really love numbers, which means I really love money. So then I saw your course, and when we interacted with each other, you showed me the course layout. You showed me the levels of the course, and that's what attracted me to your course, because I think a lot of people who wants to earn good substantial amount of money, and yet they are stuck to 9 to 5. I love 9 to 5 job. I am a person of 9 to 5 job with a traditional job. However, I want to excel more. And I think your course gives me the opportunity to learn about the stock market, how the market is performing, to know what money can I use that I make from 9 to 5, that I can then now invest into stocks and have a substantial growth within coming years that would give me a good ROI.
That's awesome. Where were you before joining the program in your investing journey? How would you rate your skills? I mean, yeah,
I would say from scale 1 to 10,
yeah.
I was this one. Only because, when you're nowadays, when you hear the news, you hear a lot of cryptocurrencies, you hear a lot of companies merging with different companies, you hear how the audit impacts the economic growth of the company itself, right? So I for me it was, yes, I understand this, I've
Hmm.
seen the news, I am aware of what it is theoretically. But when it comes to practicality and to have my own portfolio, I did not know how to go about that. When I
Sure.
met you, you have showed me the theoretical perspectives of it, where I learn, I understand the fundamentals.
Hmm.
Yet you've also helped me to open my own portfolio and to start my investment pot, rather say that, that will take me slowly and steadily to the growth of good ROI over the coming years, because then it will mature.
That's good. So, do you think it was well structured in the way the materials were presented and the resources were made available to you?
I think it was more than well structured, more than well. And the reason why I say that, right, I have invested in courses prior to yours. When they want you, like me as an audience, I am a consumer, and I'm inquiring about people's courses, right? They are so lovely in talking, they give you the entire world. as soon as you as soon as you take on their courses, and even though it's self-study majority of time, even
Hmm.
one, it was self-study, but I think it's more of, I need that one-to-one interactions if I have any questions.
Of
And
course. Yeah.
that's where a lot of people have let me down. That's where you came into the picture, and it was completely different with your one, because not only I'm having a one-to-one sessions on a weekly basis with you, face to face, I am also having the fundamental prospect of the course. So I'm having a structure from A to Z, all the chapters, all the introduction, what I need to know. But at the same time, I'm having to sit down with you and open a portfolio. It is
Yeah.
very crucial for an instructor to do that, in my opinion, because I'm in your audience, right? It is very crucial for me to know that my course instructor is going to hold my hands and to show me the initial stages of how to invest and how to create your portfolio. And I think with you, the way you have exhibited this within the journey, the span of the entire course is remarkable.
That's awesome. So yeah, and once again, this I think underscores the importance of having that community that can really help us along the way. Yeah, I felt that personally when I was getting started, that there was this idea that investing needs to be something that you do it only on yourself, and that can be quite. I mean, you can feel quite helpless at times because you don't really share the ideas or certain topics with like-minded people. So I'm glad that you have been provided with that assistance. So would you say that would you overall what were probably the main aspects that you have already stressed this out a bit, but what were the main things that really stood out to you? I mean, yeah,
I think the transparency,
okay,
honesty, the practicality, you are, and I'm fair to say that you are not the only, you are the only instructor that actually takes you from A to Z. A lot of instructors will leave you halfway through once you've bought their courses, right? And initially they'll just provide you a bit of service, a bit of support, and then they just leave you. I think with you, what kept me going more to it, more into it, because when I started yours, my mindset was, let me just be on an introductory course to see what it is. But
yeah,
then I purchased everything, and then what really attracted me to your course is you've been transparent, you bring statistics. When I remember when we were talking about the course and when we were talking about stocks of a company, Alibaba, AliExpress, you were showing me how it was happening over the coming years. I know you yourself have kept a very good eye for those as well, you know. So, and you've showed me where to invest my money, and you've showed me it's not the amount. I mean, yes, you can invest as much as, it's unlimited to what amount you can invest. But coming from a normal background, 9 to 5 jobs, you also showed me that, Janet, there is potential even with a small amount of monies that you can invest, right? And I think
exactly.
the honesty, the transparency for you to show me everything, it was amazing.
That's
Amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And given everything that you learned, do you feel now more confident to make your own investment decisions?
Yes, 1,000%. 1,000%. And I think as a student, when you're learning something, right, you're my mentor, Edward, and I would love to say that with so much of pride. If I have any concerns or any issues, anything, I've run through you, and you've told me, yes, Janet, this is good, or this may be a little volatile, or maybe it's not the right time. It's the right thing, not the right time. Looking at the
Yeah,
economic
exactly.
complexities that we're having in our current atmosphere. So it is just amazing. And I think, with your cause, there has been so many times where I personally have spoken with my friends, my families about your course, and I tell them, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I mean, I'm doing 9 to 5, but I've got this thing on the side, and I'm learning the stock market. I'm learning how to be financially independent. That would give me financial stability, and they are quite. And for me, I'm an Asian. I come from an Asian background. A lot of women in our society, rather say that, we believe a lot of 9 to 5 job,
Yeah,
get a degree, get find a husband, get married. So it's all been very traditional. Um,
yes.
so when I said that to my friends and family, they were very amazed to know that it's something new to them. It's something that they can not only enjoy, but at the same time have more money when you're investing. So it's obviously breaking the generational structure as well. A lot of people want to learn about forex. A lot of people want to learn about stock market, and I think so. This is where you come with your course to deliver that to us. So it's like supply and demand right there met.
Yeah, that's good. So it's a course that you would considering what you're just saying, is it something that you would suggest to other people, that you would recommend to other people?
1,000% I would. Um, The course is amazing. The way you've created the course is so in depth, is beautiful. It gives you all the knowledge, all the theoretical uh, fundamentals that one course should have to know, has even starting as a beginner or intermediate or even an advanced. You've provided that, and having you on board is an additional bonus as well, because the way you explain people, the way the thing is, you just don't script it out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Don't say it, this is what it is, blah blah blah, and it's done. You explain how it's got there, how it is, what's going to happen, and that's what attracts a lot of audience to your course, you know.
yeah. I mean, it's great that you have that you've had that great experience, and that's essentially the goal that we have here, is to make investing simple, because investing is simple but not easy, and it's important to have the right framework. So the fact that you had such a good experience is awesome, of course, and I really appreciate that you have taken the time to give us this feedback, and sure, we will certainly be in touch. So thanks a
Definitely.
lot. Yeah,
Anytime, anytime. Thank you so very much for having me on board.
sure. By the way, so this is done now. Then I'm gonna close the video. But so yeah, I can stop recording now.
Yes.
Let me
I was gonna
see.
say that. Stop recording
Yeah,
and edit that.
this is good.